The number of homes for sale has taken quite the dive over the past few years, leaving many of us wondering, what's next? Today, in addition to our regular monthly stats, we're diving into the burning question that's on everyone's mind: will there be more homes for sale in 2024? So stick around as we share what some of the analysts are predicting. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Shane Bernal, your Southern California realtor with VIP Service Realty. If you're thinking about buying or selling a home in Temecula, Murrieta, or Menifee, we do this report every month, and I highly encourage you to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our upcoming reports with the latest and greatest housing market info. All right, let's get started. It's no big secret that there are not a lot of homes for sale right now, and there are several reasons for this, one of which is about 80% of homeowners that have a mortgage have a rate of less than 5%. According to a report by a Zillow economist, these people are twice as likely to not sell their home compared to those with mortgage rates above 5%. In summary, the economist goes on to say that if mortgage rates were to come down to 5%, a lot more of these homeowners with sub 5% mortgage rates would be willing to sell their home. But the quote ends with him saying that rates are unlikely to return to 5% in the near future. Don't worry, there is some potential good news here as well. Even with taking all of the above into consideration, about 25% of homeowners are considering selling their home in the next 3 years or currently have their home listed for sale. This is significantly higher than the 15% of homeowners who said the same 1 year ago. Even more good news, there are several Southern California regions that are projected to have a double-digit % increase in home sales this year. These numbers are still quite a bit lower than pre-COVID levels, but would be a much welcomed improvement from last year. Personally, we've seen quite a bit more activity over the last couple months in terms of sales, especially with our new home sales. We've helped several clients put brand new homes under contract, and all of our builder partners have relayed to us that business is booming. I'd love to know what you guys think about this. Please share your thoughts below. And now let's zoom in a little and talk about Temecula, Murrieta, and Menifee. Sticking with our theme of home sales, starting with month over month. Home sales were down across the board. They were down 12% in Temecula, down 18% in Murrieta, and down 5% in Menifee. That was month over month. Now we're going to look at home sales this year compared to last. Year over year, sales were down 15% in Temecula. They were down 26% in Murrieta and down 5% in Menifee. Now we're going to take a look at inventory, which is the number of homes that are actively for sale. Hopefully we'll see some improvement here, which may lead to more sales in the upcoming months. Let's take a look. Month over month, the number of homes for sale in Temecula went up about 5%. There was almost no change in Murrieta, down just 0.5%, and in Menifee, we had about a 5% increase. Not necessarily groundbreaking numbers, but an improvement nonetheless. Now let's take a look at the number of homes for sale this year compared to last year. There were 25% less homes for sale in Temecula in January 2024 than there were in January 2023. There were 23% less in Murrieta, and 32% less in Menifee. So while we did have a slight improvement month over month, we are down quite a bit year over year. Now we're going to take a look at one of the key components and biggest factors at play here. At the time of this filming, interest rates are right around 7.1%. With the exception of a couple spikes, mortgage rates have been trending up since about mid-December, when they were closer to about 6.5%. I'm hearing a lot of talk about rates possibly coming down a little around the middle to the end of this year. We'll definitely keep a close eye on this moving forward, so be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss our upcoming reports. Now, let's take a look at prices. Month over month, there was almost no change in prices across the board. Temecula, Murrieta, and Menifee all posted about a 1% drop. Now let's take a look at what happened with prices over the last year. From January 2023 to January 2024, prices are up 12% in Temecula, they're up 8% in Murrieta, and 6% in Menifee. The next slide shows us the last peak of the market in each city compared to where we are now. The previous peak in Temecula was just a few months ago, which was $775,000, and we're down just 3% from that. The last peak in Murrieta was back in June of 2022, and from that point, Murrieta is down about 2%. Menifee is also down from its peak, which was in May of 2022, At that time, the median price in Menifee was $598,000, and it is now $575,000. Another thing we like to keep an eye on is how long these homes are taking to sell, also known as days on market. Month over month, days on market in Temecula are up a bit, from homes taking 38 days to sell in December to 41 days in January. In Murrieta, we had a pretty big increase from 39 days in December to 47 in January, and days on market in Menifee had a very slight drop, just 2%. Now let's look at list price compared to sales price. Last month in Temecula, on average, homes sold for 1.3% below list price. In Murrieta, homes sold for about 1.8% below list price, and in Menifee, also about 1.8% below list price. So homes in all three cities on average sold for a little less than list price. We've helped many families with their real estate needs, and we'd love to help you too. If you're considering buying, selling, or relocating, click the link below to schedule a call or Zoom meeting so we can chat about your situation and how we can help you. Don't hesitate to reach out to us with any questions, and be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of these important updates. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to hearing from you soon.